What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, Demo's Diecast. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Shout out to all our returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you guys. Thank you all for coming back. And welcome to any first-time viewers or new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the team. Today we are here with a opening from Mini GT. This is number 449 in the series. This is a Liberty Walk Lamborghini Aventador, so super sick. I've had my eye on this one for a while. A lot of people's price on this when I was looking at it, a lot of places had them for like, I want to say like 25 and up. I even looked at one at the Diecast convention in Las Vegas. The guy wanted 25 or 30 for it. So I held off, just kind of hoping to find one, and I was actually able to pick this up on Amazon, believe it or not, with Prime shipping. So free shipping to my door. It was $13.98, I believe was the price. So smoking deal on this one. It is an older one, a little bit more sought after, but let's go ahead and get this out of the package, take a closer look. We do have some other Lamborghini Aventador Liberty Walk models back here, as well as two just regular Lamborghini Aventadors, SVJs. So we'll take a look at all of these, kind of compare them up, and see what we got. Alright, so there we have it. Liberty Walk Aventador. Super nice in hand. Really good weight. One of the nicer Liberty Walk models that I think that they've done. So they have two versions that they've released of the Aventador. We'll look at this one here, which is the over fender version. And then we have the matte black back here, which is going to be the silhouette version. And actually the other over fender version that I have here, this one and this one here are going to just be Lamborghini Aventadors, and the black one is actually going to be an SVJ. So let's go ahead, zoom in. We'll take a closer look at this. So nice silver paint, super clean there, really good. Wheels look really good. I really like that. Nice deep dish, so great detail on those. You do have your over fenders here, and you do have some indications of indentions for the rivets. So they got that right. Have a little roll call down here on the bottom, as well as your Liberty Walk branding there. Door handle looks okay. Door handle is not really pronounced on this car anyway, but the fact that they did put a little bit underneath there, good detail on that. We'll take a look. Mirrors are going to be, so these are rubber mirrors on this one, so that's pretty cool. Some people don't like rubber mirrors. I think it's good because you don't have to be as careful, or if you accidentally bang it, you accidentally drop it, whatever, you're not missing a mirror right away. And that's a pretty big mirror too, so really good detail on it though. Like the shape and everything is really good, so super happy with that. Take a look at that front wheel. I don't think these wheels are staggered as far as front and rear, as far as diameter, but I do think, yes, width. So you do get a wider rear wheel here than you do on the front. And luckily, they didn't close off that front space. They gave it a spacer. So if you wanted to wheel swap this car, you could fit two wider wheels in both slots and not have to worry about like shaving all of this down to get more clearance for the wheel inside. So that's super nice. Take a look at this front. The one thing that bums me out on the Mini GT Lamborghinis is they do not give you lensed headlights. It is a painted headlight, so it's like a matte black with like a silver with the accents of the light. More Liberty Walk branding there. You do get a carbon fiber hood. They didn't even so this shouldn't have print on it because technically this is a cutout, but all in all, not too big of a deal. Nice Lamborghini badge there on the front. Take a look at the front bumper. You do get some nice venting down here, some splitters here on the side. Nice front lip or front splitter here along there. Sorry, these would be canards on the side. My apologies. So super cool there. Good detail. Take a look at the other side. Pretty much the same thing. We'll go ahead and take a look at the rear. So on the rear, you have your quad exit rear bumper exhaust. That's going to denote that this is either a Lamborghini Aventador or an Aventador SV. SVJs have center exit exhaust here and here in the middle of the bumper. They do give us lens taillights on this one, so that's pretty cool. I'm happy to see that. Indication of some venting back here. Rear diffuser, super nice there. A little bit of extra aero bits hanging off the end. And then this one is also screwed together, as are all Mini GTs, but the rear screw is accessible through that diffuser. So super sick there. You do get the gooseneck style rear spoiler, 2-post. Liberty Walk branding on the underside, as no branding on the top, but that's pretty nice. You got your window, you see your engine brace in there. Not a lot of crazy engine detail. Looks like it's just like a black engine in there. Like you can see the texture, but you don't see any paint differentiating anything. So a little disappointing there. More roll calls here on the C-pillars. So all in all, this one is super sick. What I really liked about this one and why I was after it was the matte silver paint and the carbon fiber hood. I thought those two things just set the car off. Wheel choice, obviously this is the same wheel that goes on all of this body style Liberty Walk Aventador from Mini GT, but super dope. Like this is a really great casting. Again, a little bit bummed out about the headlights, but it's not the end of the world. So there's today's. So we'll go ahead and zoom out. Now, what we'll do, I'll go ahead and take a look at the other Liberty Walk Aventador from Mini GT that I have. So that's this one here. We'll zoom in. Same wheel choice on this one. The over fenders, the rivets aren't as pronounced on this. This is actually modeled, I believe, after a real car. I'm pretty sure there's a car like this in real life. Again, no lensed headlights, just painted on there. Maybe it is lensed and they paint on top. I don't know. Yeah, see right there, with the way the light's reflecting off of it, it leads me to believe that like this part right here, that it actually is lensed, but there's some sort of paint giving it this detail on the outside. So maybe that's the case on that. This one also gets a carbon fiber hood, so super sick there. And we'll take a look at this side. Nothing too crazy. Just the paint job is really nice on this one. And then you do have your quad exit bumper exhaust, so that's going to denote this is a Lamborghini Aventador. Gooseneck spoiler on this one as well. Then we'll go to the matte black Liberty Walk Aventador. This one, super sick. You got your 6 spokes there with the center lug. Really nice on that. This is going to be a Liberty Walk silhouette kit. So it's like the older silhouette racers that they used to have in Japan. That's what it's inspired by. You can see this one looks a little bit wider, mainly because of the kit, but also because this is an SVJ model. This one does have rubber mirrors as well. Interior on all these, there's like good detail as far as the texture and stuff, but no paint or anything like that. And with those small Aventador windows, it's really hard to see in there. So take a look at the rear. Again, you can denote this one as an SVJ because you do have your dual center exit exhaust. So super sick there. Nice diffuser. Again, your screw is going to be opened through the diffuser. And you do get staggered wheels as well. So you get a smaller, thinner front wheel and a wider rear wheel. And again, spacers were used. So if you wanted to wheel swap this with 4 equal size wheels, you could easily do that without having to shave anything and make room. I've never really seen the underneath of a Lamborghini, but to be honest with you, I would imagine it looks a lot like this. There's not going to be any exhaust detail, mainly because it's a mid-engine car, so all exhaust is coming out of the rear bumper, especially on the SVJ. So I would imagine it probably has some sort of smooth under tray like this with no details whatsoever. So those are going to be all of our Liberty Walk examples, all from Mini GT. We'll take a quick look at the two just regular SVJs, non-Liberty Walk that I have out here. These guys are pretty sick. The rear bumper there, dual exit exhaust. You've got your SVJ 3-point spoiler, SVJ branding there on the rear fender quarter panel. You do get a badge down here, Aventador SVJ, and you also get your Italian flag right up here, so that's pretty sick. This would be your intake for the rear. Again, this is what all the interiors look like, so there's a really good shot of it. Like I said, there's a lot of texture, and you can see, how stuff's differentiated by texture, but there's just no like paint detail to make anything stand out. So no big deal. I think they did a really good job on getting that SVJ wheel. I think that's like pretty spot on for what the stock wheel looks like, so that's pretty sick. And then also, too, you're going to get staggered wheels on the SVJ, again with spacers, for room for a larger wheel. Take a look at our front. You got the SVJ front fascia. So the SVJ is going to come with a little bit more aero on the front bumper. You've got this aero in here. And let's take a look at those headlights as well. So, yeah, it's so hard to tell, but I guess it is lensed, and it just has like a silver paint on top of it. So not too bad, and that's probably what we're looking at on the other ones. It just looked more like paint. Lamborghini badge there, your vents in the front bumper. So yeah, all in all, pretty sick. This is going to be a Roadster, obviously, with the roof missing. And then we have an SVJ coupe in red. Super sick on this one. This one does not have your quarter panel SVJ branding, but you do get your Aventador SVJ branding there. Italian flag on this one as well. Same stock wheel. Dual exit center exhaust again. SVJ 3-point wing. 1, 2, 3 mounting spots. SVJ engine cover. They do have a different engine cover than regular Aventadors. It is going to be in carbon fiber. Most of them are painted, so it's not visible carbon, but when you take it off, underneath is carbon. So super sick there. You do get an indication of a front blinker or side marker as well. Super sick. Rubber mirrors again. So super nice. Obviously, this is going to be the coupe version with the hardtop roof. So while we have all of these out, I figured this would be a good opportunity to do a little comparison between the Hot Wheels Elite64 Liberty Walk Aventador and Mini GT's version of the Liberty Walk Aventador. So price point wise, I'll be honest with you, I was able to pick this one up cheaper than the Hot Wheels version. Hot Wheels was $20 plus shipping. I got this one shipped to my door for like $15 after tax. So there, the nod goes to Mini GT. Obviously, I think we all know the better buy is going to be the Mini GT, but I do want to congratulate and kind of give Hot Wheels their flowers for the job that they did on this car. Because again, if I mentioned this in my recent video about some Elite64s that we opened, this is my favorite Elite64. They just did an incredible job on it. So I really want to congratulate them and actually show it off, give a comparison, show how close it actually is to being something like a Mini GT grade. So right off the bat, we'll take a look at our headlights. Again, I think we've discovered that these are lensed with like a silver paint over top. However, when you do that, you really basically get a headlight that looks just like the Hot Wheels. So headlight wise, I think it's pretty much a tie there. Both have good detail or definition for the trunk or the hood. I guess it is the trunk, but it looks like the point in the center of the Mini GT is a little bit more defined than it is on the Hot Wheels. The emblem on the front bumper, I think Hot Wheels is a little bit bigger and a little bit more defined. Mini GT's is kind of small. So probably the nod to Hot Wheels there. Mirrors both look the same. I'm going to go with Mini GT on the mirrors because they got the rubber flexible mirrors, and I just think that adds like a little bit of extra safety for the car. Windshield shape looks pretty much the same. Both do get windshield wipers on there, so that's pretty cool. We'll take a look at them both from the side. So both of these are going to be the over fender kit. The major difference is going to be Mini GT chose to do indentions for their rivets, whereas Hot Wheels has just used paint dots. So they just use little dots to show the rivets on theirs, whereas you actually get the indentions on the Mini GT. But nothing wrong with that. At least they took the time to kind of define them. So that's pretty cool, and a nice nod to Hot Wheels there. And then we'll take a look at our rears. For this example, I took the bumper off just to kind of show. The one thing that is unfortunate about the Hot Wheels version is it does not show the exhaust from the turbos through the bumper when it's on. So we'll stick that back on real quick and take a quick look. Actually, I have another version over here that I had a custom made by Max Diecast on Instagram. So he did that car for me. We'll take a quick look at it with the bumper and the rear wing on and compare it to the Mini GT here. But yeah, I do think that the exhaust detail on the turbo work and the fact that the rear bumper and spoiler come off on this, as well as the engine cover, is super sick. So in that sense, I'm giving the nod to Hot Wheels. Engine bay detail, Hot Wheels gets the nod there. Honestly, even though this is a cheaper car, I think this is a better version. That's just my personal opinion. I love them both. I don't think there's anything wrong with either of them. But based upon the extra mile that Hot Wheels went with detail on this, it really, really makes it stand out. So full roller on this one, full roller on the Mini GT, no issues there. And Hot Wheels actually staggered their wheels too. So this is not something you see Hot Wheels do often, but not only are they staggered diameter-wise, front and rear, but they are staggered width-wise as well. So you do get a smaller, less wide front and a wider rear, and then you also do get a smaller diameter front than you do in the rear. So we'll put this back, and then I just kind of want to show off this Dave Mac Custom Max Diecast. Shout out to the homie. He always kills it. Like I said, there's certain cars that I just don't have experience and I don't really want to mess up. They're expensive. They're hard to get back. So I take them to him and let him work his magic. So as you can see here, he has absolutely killed this one. BBS LMs on here from Sakura. Red painted BBS center caps on it. Completely bodied and slammed out. Full roller. No issues there. Yeah, just stanced perfectly. Fitment right there, just boom, super flush. Yeah, he absolutely killed this one. Definitely one of my favorite customs from him. So we'll take a quick look at that rear, and you'll see, we'll compare it with the exhaust with the bumper off. So here it is with the bumper off, turbo showing. Here it is with the bumper on and no turbos. So again, that exhaust doesn't show out of there, which is kind of disappointing. The other disappointing thing for me with this model was I would love it if you could remove the rear bumper but still keep the spoiler on. So I think that's the only place or the only real knock that I have on Hot Wheels Elite64 Liberty Walk. But here is the custom Dave did, and again, full roller. This thing is so sick. Easily one of my favorites in my collection. So all in all, super sick. Really, really happy to add this one. Again, price wise, last few times I had seen it was $25-30 plus. So to be able to pull this on Amazon for basically retail is just absolutely insane. So here they are in all their glory, and yeah, we'll keep it moving. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hope everybody had a great week out there going into the weekend. Relax, catch up, do some hunting, maybe working on some customs, whatever it may be. But whatever you got going on, have a great weekend, relax, and we will catch you back here in a few days. Got a couple other mail calls coming in, and we'll just keep cranking them out, showing them to you guys. So thank you guys again for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment down below which one of these is your favorite and what you thought about the comparison between the Mini GT and the Elite 64. And then, yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. So thanks again. One love.